it bad.
Okay.
I was a person who graduated high school in 1992 when there was one queer person at that point in high school out. But I moved away to school to the University of Buffalo, had the ability to find myself a little bit. I, I had one of the first 150 websites in the world. The University of Buffalo had four. I had 8 computers with a daytime population of 20,000 people that could get graphics at that time. At age 3, my mom would give us all buzz cuts, and they named me Bear. That's my nickname, familial nickname. And my high school varsity jacket has Bear stitched on it. It was sort of a precognition. I think I was like the first group of people that in the Gen X who grew up like without a computer, but then became very familiar with it and very comfortable with it. Buying the book, like you're a bear dummy, like someone sent me a book with all the classifications at one point, like panda bear and et cetera, polar bear. We love the Constitution. We do. Albany Med at one point was like a Ryan White HIV/AIDS center. They had an isolation ward. They had like an outpatient clinic that was all gay men, pretty much. And Stars and now Bear Albany would provide like the whole person things, like pay for massage, pay for snacks, pay for cups of coffee, just things that people take for granted that someone who was affected by HIV/AIDS at that time, when it was still very much a death sentence, because AIDS has changed. Whole person's issues. We don't add gay bars anymore. We had neighborhood bars, State Street Pub, which was the first gay bar in America with plate glass windows that you could see in and out of. Bear is a really mainstream. Like, it's surprising to see the amount of public knowledge of our community that has permeated culture that I giggle about, but I also am like, you can't know, that's too secret. When we started this in Albany, the Albany Society started that 19 years ago. All body types. You get big chubs, you get bears, there's a ton of women that run, there's a ton of all different body types, and people just embrace it. My sister and my brother, there was a lot of, at one point it was like, you can't be gay, you're Irish Catholic. And I was like, that's not the way it works. When you came out as gay, might as well just sign yourself right out at the crematorium. It's only a matter of time, right? Albany had the first Black gay elected official. We had the first human rights ordinance.
The big cities and the big gay enclaves have been studied, but there's not a whole lot that's been recorded about those of us who live out in the boondocks. You know?
Yeah.
Those when the snows fall, I thought.
That is the crazy thing.
They said, we're going to take away your security clearance and therefore your job because you're gay and you're a security risk. And he said, I'm only a security risk because you think I'm a security risk.
When we decided to fold that, I was 35 at the time. I was the youngest member by 30 years, because the youth of the folks of today don't want to be, they're just like Democrats. They're not gay Democrats, right? You can't swing a dead cat at an event without seeing a beautiful couple with kids.